Yeah, it must be nice. Well, I'm Dintle are definitely going ham. Look at him sitting by the kitchen, having some coffee, having a conversation with Dintle like this is a norm. I mean, how disgusting is this? This is just wrong on so many levels. And then he gets a call from Utlingiwe early in the morning at 6 a.m. and he's out here lying to Utlingiwe saying, I miss you, can't wait to see you today, blah, blah, blah. I mean, really, guys. And the messed up part is the fact that Udinte is the one that encouraged him to answer the phone. And you could tell that she was a bit jealous at some point, but hey, that's what you get when you're sleeping with someone else's man. Moving on to Obohang and Usipati, guys. I mean, it keeps getting worse by the day. Now, Usipati told Wahang, because you know what, I think it's time to go. This was yesterday, and Wahang came up with a story about the criminals targeting women that are single and blah blah blah. So he's basically gonna stay there longer. And Utsibi actually told Umamakyo was, you know what, Wahang told me that Lerumo is not coming back, and here is Wahang with his afro and his manipulativeness lying to Sipati and saying, no, I didn't say that to DB, it is just a misunderstanding, but we all know what happened. And Utlingiwe is back, and here's Amo, pretentious as he is, welcoming his babe back with open arms, and Udintle with that smirk that is really annoying because they both know these people what they're doing, and it's a pity because Utlingiwe is a fool in the middle. Then all of a sudden, okay, Luaya, Baba tells Usimo, because you know what, I'm not gonna be talking to murderers, you belong in jail, blah blah blah. And Usimo was just caught off guard because he really didn't know how Aya knew, and Okobachev was there to listen to the whole conversation. He didn't seem happy about that. Hi, Grace is back. Hello, girl. You're looking good. I love how her hair looks. It looks great on her, and she's back. Looking fresher than ever. I'm glad that someone noticed that Unel Mokete is not around and hasn't been. So I hope I know Timmy. They're gonna make a plan, make some calls, and get Neo Mokete out of jail. Hopefully, and Okobachev and Usima out here. Thinking about what's gonna happen when Umamba finds out. That I knew about Musimo killing Violetta. If he does, they're both going to be in trouble, and they can't afford to, be in trouble and be in Mamba's wrong side. So they both need to make a plan. So Ogobachev approached Umamba and told him, because you know what, I don't know why I is still, not going to school. Why is Uwanisa, the one teaching her? Why can't she, be taught by someone else? And remember, I was like, well, Wanisa is qualified, she's overqualified, she's perfect, yada yada. The conversation didn't go well because I could tell he was on his way to convincing Umamba otherwise, but it didn't work. And at the end of the conversation, it seemed like Umamba had a certain thought in his mind. I don't know, maybe he can smell that something's fishy. And moving on to Sipati and Obahang again, it seems like Obahang is like a guys that dangerous side of his just went boo out there because he ended up being angry and accusing Usipati of sleeping with Olerumo. And she was shocked. She was like, but I'm not even sleeping with him. And he went as far as saying, you know what, I'm crazy about you, Sipati. I never stop loving you, and I want you to understand that I'm trying to make this work. You leading me on, you pushing me away. And he just showed his true colors. I could tell that Sipati at some point was getting very scared, and a lot of people are like, but this girl, the only time she's gonna wake up is when Obohang beats her up. That's when she's gonna realize, was you know what, this guy didn't have good intentions to begin with. And here is the threesome. Literally, Lingiwe and Udintle sitting, drinking, and Lingiwe is going on. It's so awkward because you could tell that Udintle and Amo are so uncomfortable because they know they've been chowing each other like no one's business. So Amo decided to eliminate himself from the conversation a bit and get himself a drink at the bar. And Uhlengwe told Udintle about the fact that they're moving in together. Here is Udintle pretending as if she's a good supportive friend, but we know she's not happy. Let me tell you something, girls. Word of advice: keep your men away from your friends. I know what I'm talking about. It didn't end well. It ended up in tears. So yeah, that's another story for another day. So keep your men away from your friends. That's all I'm gonna say. Emphasis on friends, fake friends, literally. And here is Utibi telling, having a conversation with Usipati and eventually telling Usipati, you know what, this is what's up, right? So Ulurumo, okay, I told Bohang about Uliruma and you. And Sipati was a bit, shocked. When was this? And Tibi told her, it was when we went out to throw away the dustbin. The first time, or the beginning stages when Wahang was still, new in the place. So you could tell that she was a bit shocked. She was thinking about it. Let's hope she's going to do something constructive about this, guys. Moving on to your Twitter comments. Osato K is out here saying, Bahang is a psycho by Faith, and I couldn't agree more. Good bird, good raf, good hectic, guys, good wrong. Like it's wrong on so many levels. And Nicole is out here saying, Dindle and Arma are starting to bore me because this affair is going to be Dindle's downfall. Nobody's going to feel bad for Dindle when she possibly gets fired, and nobody's going to get, or feel sorry rather for Arma when Uhlengwe dams he's behind. Moving on to Ubonye Uzi, can we pray for Sipati's ignorance? Sipati needs prayer on another level. She needs prayer more than anyone at this point. And I'm sorry to say this, but it's not just ignorance and, her being naive. It's also stupidity on top of that. So that's what I think. It's gonna end in tears, hectically so. So let's just wait and see, guys, as the plot thickens each and every single day. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, like and share this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah.